All right, my name is Corey. Welcome to the Magical Math Minute. Today we're going to talk about a different way to divide numbers. But before we do that, let's look at the traditional way real quick to remind ourselves. So if we were dividing 56 by 4, the traditional way says we should take 4, decide how many times it fits into a 5. So it fits once. 1 times 4 is a 4, and we subtract that, giving us a 1 down here. Then we bring down that next number, it's a 16. 4 fits into 16 4 times. All right, and then that gives us a 16 down here, and we're done. That's the traditional way of dividing. Many people don't like to do it that way. So we have an alternate way called the Big 7 method. And hopefully you can see why it's called the Big 7 method. Before we do the Big 7 method, though, we need our starting lineup over here. So we're going to go over here and kind of, for our reference, keep track of a couple different star players, multipliers of 4. So we're going to do 1, 2, and 3, 4 times 1, 4 times 2, and 4 times 3. And then we're also going to do 4 times 10 is 40, 4 times 20 is 80, and 4 times 30 is 120. Okay, so now what we want to do is look at 56 and decide which one of the biggest of these that will fit into 56. So we have a 40 that will fit into there. So we put 40 right here, and that was 4 times 10. So we put a 10 on the outside. All right, and then subtract those left over, we should have 16. All right, and then we want to do the same thing again, see which of these, the biggest of these numbers that fits into 16, which is a 12. So we'll put a 12 right here and subtract, and then that's a 3 that corresponded to that 12. Leaves me with a 4 down here, and then we have 1 4 that fits in there. Oops, put that a little too high. So 4 is the next number, and then we have a 1 right there. Okay, and then all we need to do to figure out the answer is add these numbers on the outside together, which gives us 14. Same thing we had over here. Thanks for stopping by for the Magical Math Minute.